Good morning. It is once again my great honor to present the annual State of the County Address for 2026 to the people of McHenry County and the McHenry County Board. A new year always brings changes, and I'd like to start my address by recognizing county employees who retired at the end of 2025. We said goodbye to County Administrator Peter Austin, whose professionalism, dedication, and unwavering commitment during his 20 years on the job helped shape McHenry County into the best-run county in Illinois. Veterans Assistance Commission Superintendent Micah Waneke stepped down after 27 years of service, during which time he transformed the VAC, expanding its reach and impact. And after almost 40 years as McHenry County's public defender, Mark Cook, called the quiet powerhouse by his coworkers, retired. It's my pleasure to recognize the talented team that has stepped up to fill their shoes. The County Board wisely chose Scott Hartman, who has served since 2014 as our Deputy County Administrator, to take on the top role. Nate Johnson, an Army veteran who served in Iraq, now heads the VAC after a decade as Assistant Superintendent of the Kane County VAC. And just last Saturday, Richard Behoff took over as Public Defender, bringing more than 3 decades of experience in public defense and an extensive history of service. Their dedication, expertise, and longtime knowledge of McHenry County are a tremendous asset, and they've hit the ground running. County administration, the VAC, and the Public Defender's Office are in very good hands. This is the 6th State of the County address I've given since taking office. This year, I come to you from the Foglia Center for Advanced Technology and Innovation at McHenry County College. This state-of-the-art facility, which opened in the fall of 2024, features 45,000 square feet of open concept class space, outfitted with the newest equipment and technology to teach skilled trades and innovation. The Foglia Center is training the next generation of manufacturing expertise, providing McHenry County employers with trained workers and a place for established workers to learn new skills. This jewel in McHenry County's crown was one of the first recipients of a grant through our Advanced McHenry County Initiative, which invested almost $30 million in federal American Rescue Plan Act funding directly into thoughtful and impactful programs that will tangibly improve our communities. The County Board allocated $1.69 million to cover more than half the cost of the Foglia Center's equipment. For many years, McHenry County has embraced cooperation and collaboration among governments, and the Foglia Center is just one example of many. Even though county government accounts for only about 6.5% of residents' property tax bills, we have always taken savings and efficiencies very seriously. And as we enter 2026, which presented McHenry County with its most challenging budget in a long time, we will be seeking even more opportunities to cut costs and increase efficiencies while continuing to provide the services our residents expect. As I said last year, while fiscal prudence is always important, there's nothing that contributes to tax relief more than robust economic growth. In 2025, we joined our McHenry County Economic Development Corporation partners in helping lay the groundwork for job creators to come to McHenry County. We enthusiastically supported the City of McHenry's application for Illinois' DCEO Regional Site Readiness Program funding to develop a 232-acre property on Route 31 into a new industrial park. It represents one of McHenry County's most significant contiguous development opportunities for large-scale industry. And we continue to work hand in hand with the EDC and our municipal partners to get water and sewer service extended from Marengo to the full I-90 and Route 23 interchange to open this area up for economic development. Last year, we secured a $3 million grant from the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity toward the project, and we have followed up with a secondary grant application. I can't say enough how important the MCEDC is to job growth and attracting employers. While the large-scale projects I just mentioned are important, it's small and medium-sized businesses that power the nation's and our county's economic engine. And in 2025, the MCEDC, to borrow a sports phrase, took their game to the next level. In August, the MCEDC, in partnership with the Illinois Small Business Development Center, unveiled the new Strong Transitions program. This program provides advising for small business owners to have a succession plan if they plan to retire, and offers training and support for budding entrepreneurs to buy these businesses and carry on their legacy. This visionary program merges the pathways of business owners and emerging entrepreneurs with the tools and guidance needed to keep successful local businesses operating and thriving across generations. And guess what? This program is yet another supported by an advanced McHenry County grant. You're going to hear a lot about that in my address. The MCEDC is a key ally in our mission to bring new employers and new jobs to our skilled workforce. And as long as we're here at the Foglia Center, let's visit the MCEDC's new home. In the spirit of cooperation and efficiency, the MCEDC has relocated to the MCC campus, alongside the Small Business Development Center. Bringing both of these agencies under one roof creates a resource powerhouse for our business community, with the added bonus of getting to show off all of MCC's job training and trades programs for employers seeking to locate here. The Foglia Center isn't the only way that MCC is helping to train the next generation of skilled manufacturing workers. The outstanding manufacturing summer internship program is entering its 5th year, stronger than ever. A $717,300 advanced McHenry County grant to MCC and the Manufacturing Pathways Consortium provided the seed money to launch this program, which partners area high school students curious about manufacturing careers with manufacturers offering 10-week paid summer internships. Since its creation, the program has provided more than 360 opportunities for McHenry County high school students to gain valuable skills and learn about careers in manufacturing. If you have a 16 to 18-year-old living in McHenry County, the application window for this summer project has just opened. You can learn more and apply online through the Manufacturing Pathways Consortium website at mfgpathways.com. We can't, of course, gauge economic development solely on business growth. In my 2024 address, I proudly reported that a home construction boom was underway with the pandemic behind us. McHenry County gained residents in the 2020 U.S. Census, and our real estate market is going strong as more people realize that McHenry County is a great place to live. Almost 1,200 housing units were built in McHenry County in 2025, and as of today, another 871 units have been proposed. That number is sure to grow. Here in McHenry County, we realize that it's not just important to build new housing. We have to do our best to ensure that our workforce can afford to live here. It's vital that the people who patrol our streets, educate our children, produce our food, staff our businesses, and manufacture goods to ship to customers worldwide can pay their rent or mortgage and continue to enrich our communities with their presence. This doesn't just help individuals and families. This is very much an economic issue, given that employers look at housing costs when they decide to locate or expand. In 2024, our Workforce Housing Work Group concluded that McHenry County faces a shortage of housing that's affordable for jobs located here. Building on this, in 2025, in collaboration with the Chicago Metropolitan Agency for Planning and our municipal partners, we released our Housing Readiness Action Plan to further support workforce housing attainability. The availability of workforce housing in McHenry County is important, and we're going to continue working to ensure that our workforce has quality housing options right here, close to their jobs. While a robust economy, good jobs, and good homes are very important, it's equally important to do what we can to improve the health and welfare of our residents. And 2025 was a big year in that regard. Last spring, we achieved our long-sought goal to add a memory care wing to our award-winning Valley High Nursing and Rehabilitation Home. After 2 years of construction, the doors opened on Heart of the Valley, a 21-bed, state-of-the-art facility that helps meet the growing need for senior memory care. In a testament to our fiscal prudence, the $4 million project came in under budget and was paid for entirely with existing funds. Next month, work is expected to finish on the renovation of the Department of Health Annex in Crystal Lake that houses the Animal Control and Adoption Center and a health clinic that offers immunizations, WIC, the State Breast and Cervical Cancer Screening Program, and other services. This renovation will ensure that our health department can assist more people in need more efficiently. For example, a drive-through is being built that will make it easier to offer immunizations and other high-demand services. McHenry County looks after its less fortunate and indigent. The examples I just cited are two of many. In 2025, our health department stepped up its annual program to help veterans in a big way. Since 2020, the Department of Health has participated in Operation Dropbox, which encourages people to donate food and other household necessities for veterans at drop boxes located throughout McHenry County. Every year has brought in more goods and more participants than the last. And last year, our Department of Health joined forces with the Lake County Health Department to do Operation Dropbox together, bringing a new level of collaboration and community involvement. In McHenry County alone, a record 92 organizations participated, collecting almost 7,000 pounds of donations. Combined with Lake County, a total of 11,427 pounds of goods were collected. That's more than 5.5 tons for our county's respective veterans. And I have no doubt that this year will be just as successful as last year. In fact, word has it that even more county health departments may be joining in. Thank you to our health department, the health department's Medical Reserve Corps for sorting out and packing the donations, and our Division of Transportation for collecting the goods and shipping them to Veterans Path to Hope, which distributes them to the veterans and their families. Collaboration funded through Advanced McHenry County brought about two other sustainable programs to help our most vulnerable. An $853,125 grant to Harvard Unit School District 50 helped them open their new Etched Center, which houses a transitional learning program that prepares 18 to 21-year-old students for adult life, allowing them to live more independently. And just last month, the Child Advocacy Center of McHenry County, which helps children who are victims of severe physical or sexual abuse, cut the ribbon on their forever home, which they bought in part by leveraging some of its $500,000 Advanced McHenry County grant to support its mission. Here in McHenry County, we prioritize public safety. A great county is one where people and property are safe. We make thoughtful investments in public safety each year, and in 2025, it was no different. In May, just as summer boating season kicked off on the Fox River and the Chain of Lakes, the McHenry County Sheriff's Office Marine Unit cut the ribbon on a new facility, compliments of the city of McHenry. Again, in the spirit of collaboration, county government and the Sheriff's Office worked with the City of McHenry and McHenry Community High School District 156 to enter into an intergovernmental agreement to get it done. Another great example of McHenry County's dedication to collaboration is our police social work program, which supports the Sheriff's Office and 17 other participating county police departments with full-time social workers to help bridge the gap between law enforcement and McHenry County's network of social service providers. In 2025, the National Association of Counties honored us with an Achievement Award. This program has improved outcomes and reduced repeated police responses, and this national recognition is well deserved. This groundbreaking program is far from the only way that law enforcement and our courts go the extra mile to protect our most vulnerable. In 2025, our Circuit Clerk's Office implemented a Hope Card program, which makes it easier for residents with orders of protection to report violations. This simple laminated card can be presented to law enforcement to verify an existing order of protection, and prior to this, people had to present the actual stack of court documents. McHenry County was one of the early counties to implement this program. Thank you to Circuit Clerk Kathy Keefe for making it all happen. In my 2025 address, I had the pleasure of introducing you to Honey, who joined the staff of the 22nd Judicial Circuit as a facility dog, where she provides emotional support to the public, employees, and attorneys. Honey's been joined in the hallway of the Michael J. Sullivan Judicial Center by Louie, a fellow Golden Retriever who joined the courthouse probation staff. In July, having completed their training, they were officially sworn into their roles by Chief Judge Michael Federer to applause from their co-workers. Honey and Louie have made such a difference to so many people, and they're a welcome addition to county staff. McHenry County has long strived to make sure that taxpayer dollars are wisely spent and go as far as they can. In one way, McHenry County shines in that regard is improving and maintaining our roads, infrastructure, and mass transit. Residents of McHenry County, like Cook and other collar counties, pay a special sales tax to support mass transit. The most significant change to mass transit since the 1974 creation of the Regional Transportation Authority took place at the end of 2025 with a new law that replaces the RTA with a new Northern Illinois Transit Authority that will oversee Metra, PACE, and the Chicago Transit Authority. McHenry County followed the process every step of the way as the General Assembly debated and modified the legislation. I personally gave testimony to both the House and Senate Transportation Committees and actively worked with our legislators to voice our concerns that McHenry County residents get their fair representation and a fair share of future mass transit improvements, such as prioritizing the relocation of the Metra Union Pacific Northwest Rail Yard from Crystal Lake to Woodstock. County staff and I will continue to keep an eye on the implementation of this legislation. McHenry County always seeks federal and state funding to bring our tax dollars home, especially for road projects. And I'm happy to report that we recently secured $2.25 million in federal transportation funding for future safety improvements to Charles Road north of Woodstock. We've been a leader in mass transit at the local level, starting with the visionary MC Ride Dial-A-Ride service that offers people, especially our seniors, an affordable and dependable paratransit system that can take them anywhere in McHenry County. It was the first program of its kind in the collar counties, and it continues to succeed. It was my privilege last year to tell you about the creation of Connect, an on-demand program that complements MC Ride through ride-sharing services like Uber. Connect offers county residents who have RTA ride-free, reduced fare, or ADA paratransit cards the ability to travel anywhere in the six-county Chicagoland region, as long as their start or destination point is in McHenry County. Both MC Ride and Connect have seen continued success. In the 12-month period between November 2024 and October 2025, more than 88,000 trips were taken using MC Ride, with another 23,762 taken through Connect. While both services are a partnership with Pace Suburban Bus, Connect is also a public-private partnership offering an affordable and private sector solution to provide accessibility for people. MC Ride and Connect will only get more successful as word continues to spread about them. Work continues on the second and final phase of the Randall Road Improvement Project to improve traffic flow and ease congestion on the important economic corridor that runs from Crystal Lake through Lake in the Hills to Algonquin. Randall Road is being widened and improved between Alexandra Boulevard in Crystal Lake to Acorn Drive in Lake in the Hills. Improvements include more travel lanes, improved signal intersections, a sidewalk, and a shared use path to link bike and pedestrian paths in surrounding neighborhoods. As a testament to our fiscal discipline and collaboration, outside funding is covering 80% of the cost, with the remaining 20% coming from existing county fund balances. We had the money courtesy of decades of fiscal prudence, and we didn't have to borrow or raise taxes to pay for it. McHenry County is a great place to live, work, and raise a family. And just as importantly, it's a great place to play. It's a tourist destination offering wonderful places and wide open spaces, blending the best of both suburban and rural. Each year, more and more people learn about us, and thanks to our partners at Naturally McHenry County, I can bring the receipts. In 2024, visitors to McHenry County generated $353.4 million in spending, a 2.7% increase over the previous year. That spending in turn supported almost 2,200 tourism and hospitality jobs and generated more than $16.2 million in local government tax revenue, which marked a 4.5% increase from the previous year. These numbers grow every year, thanks to the dedicated staff of Naturally McHenry County. In April, they relocated their visitor center from Huntley to the old courthouse center on the historic Woodstock Square. It's spacious, it's beautiful, and it's smack in the center of the county. And to borrow the marketing slogan of Enjoy Illinois, it's right in the middle of everything. They've taken maximum advantage of their new location, They hold Saturday hours to attract shoppers at the Woodstock Farmers Market. And given that the farmers market is consistently ranked one of the best in the Midwest, that's a lot of potential foot traffic. Naturally, McHenry County also decided to use its new space to help local businesses by holding maker pop-ups, giving local entrepreneurs the opportunity to promote and showcase their products. In last year's address, I praised Naturally McHenry County's ingenious and popular specialty trails, which showcase the businesses and attractions that make us unique. They come in the form of a challenge. Using the Naturally McHenry County app, participants check in at locations and receive a locally made prize for completing them. Its craft beverage trail, showcasing our award-winning breweries and distilleries, is a big hit, as is the coffee and tea trail, featuring locally owned coffee and tea shops, and the tacos, tamales, and tortas trail, featuring Harvard's best Mexican restaurants. Last year, Naturally McHenry County created the Bloody Mary Trail. 17 local bars and restaurants participated, showing off their unique takes on the classic cocktail. They also created 2 family trails, specifically designed to give children and families great opportunities for summer vacation fun. The McHenry Kid Venture, featuring summer fun opportunities in the city of McHenry, and the Cary Uncovered Challenge, showcasing the many parks and nature areas in and around Cary and Fox River Grove. Naturally, McHenry County constantly develops innovative ideas to draw tourism dollars here, and their efforts are being noticed far and wide. It's my pleasure to report that Naturally McHenry County will be hosting the Midwest Travel Network Annual Conference. The organization, consisting of travel writers, tourism professionals, content creators, and innovators looking to connect with awesome destinations, will converge on McHenry County this June. In its announcement, network organizers said that McHenry County perfectly captures the spirit of the Midwest, and it's a storyteller's dream destination. I couldn't agree more. A lot more people are going to learn about it. This awesome news is a great introduction to discuss the importance of how McHenry County government and its partner agencies communicate with residents. McHenry County works to be the most open and transparent government in Illinois. And every year, we find new ways to reach out to the people we serve, and 2025 was no exception. Our friends at the MCEDC created the Development Digest, a monthly e-newsletter that gives readers the inside scoop on business-centered programs and resources, upcoming events, local success stories, and more. Naturally, McHenry County has supplemented its monthly e-newsletter, The Insider, with weekly text alerts to let people know about awesome local weekend events. Also, the McHenry County Division of Transportation created a podcast, McHenry County on the Move, to give listeners an inside look at the division and what it does. You can find McHenry County on the Move on Spotify, and be sure to follow the DOT on Facebook and Instagram to learn when new episodes are released. Not all of our communication efforts are digital. Once again, county officials came together to hold a series of countywide workshops to educate the public how to read and understand their property tax bills, and to ensure that they are taking advantage of all the exemptions for which they are eligible. These workshops also educated property owners about the growing prevalence of property fraud, and spread the word about a free service alerting people if a document is recorded in their name. Thank you to County Treasurer Donna Kurtz, County Clerk and Recorder Joe Thierio, and Chief Assessment Officer Alex Benitez for holding these outreach events. McHenry County government has the most dedicated and knowledgeable staff in Illinois, but a great county requires great plans. In 2025, we completed work on 2 plans that guide our decisions to ensure that they are the best for McHenry County and its residents. Every one of the accomplishments that I've touted in my address wouldn't have been possible with the guidance of the McHenry County Strategic Plan. The plan covers 6 categories vital to McHenry County's success: leadership and governance, economic and workforce development, health and social services, quality infrastructure, organizational advancement, and environmental sustainability. This isn't a plan that we craft and then set on a shelf to gather dust. It's a living document that gives us focus. We update the plan every 4 years, and after a lot of thoughtful work by county staff and the county board, we updated it to guide us into 2028. You can read the plan for yourself online or check our monthly reports on our progress towards meeting its many goals. Also last year, the Regional Planning Commission, with the help of county administration and staff, completed work on the 2050 Comprehensive Plan. The Comprehensive Plan is a non-binding document that guides land use, development and redevelopment, the preservation of natural, water, and agricultural resources, and more. Last month, the County Board formally adopted the plan, which will guide development through 2050, balancing residential and commercial growth with livability and preserving our open spaces. Thank you again to County staff, the Regional Planning Commission, Housel-Levite Associates, and the County Board Planning and Development Committee for their work in developing and renewing the plan. McHenry County government has been an example to follow in recognizing the tax burden that residents face. Over the past decade, while other governments have taxed to the maximum they could under the law, McHenry County government steadily reduced its levy from $79.4 million in 2017 to less than $65 million in 2025, saving taxpayers tens of millions of dollars. Our decision to increase the levy by 2.9% to $67.7 million for 2026 was a hard decision to make after a decade of tax reduction, but a necessary one. And importantly, this increase was paired with almost $6 million in cuts and the reduction of 18 positions through consolidation and attrition. I said at the start of my address, but it bears repeating, McHenry County accounts for only 6.5% of total residential property tax bills. While property owners get their tax bill from McHenry County, the overwhelming majority of the taxes collected are distributed to other local units of government: school districts, municipalities, townships, etc. Property taxes account for less than 25% of county government revenues. We will continue day in and day out to find ways to do things more cost efficiently. We will constantly seek to partner with our municipalities and other county governments to work together to pool our resources and therefore reduce operating costs. We will continue to work with our state legislators and our congressional delegation to seek out every state and federal dollar possible. And of course, we will work hard to continue building our tax base and strengthening our local economy. I couldn't be prouder of everything we've accomplished together as I enter my 6th year as County Board Chairman. Besides accomplishing a lot, we've overcome a lot as well, celebrating our successes while tackling adversity head-on, never resting on our laurels, but constantly seeking to do things better and to do them more efficiently and economically. Always looking to keep costs down and seek out every possible way to lower our tax burden while maintaining quality services and doing all of this with openness and total transparency. McHenry County government is the most professional and most responsive county government in Illinois because the people of McHenry County are the best and they deserve nothing less. As we continue into the new year, let us all work together to make our government and our services even better. Thank you.